One more. This is him at quarterback. Is this a Wildcat, I believe? Okay, let's see what happens here. Takes a direct snap and cutting it out. Yeah, looking like White Randy before he tore his ACLs. Not bad, not bad.
Let's see how it sounds. Okay.
I just realized for the past couple of weeks, to start out every single video, I've been saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Don't really know why, it wasn't planned, but hey, I guess let's just continue to roll with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? The rich, just like they say, continue to get richer. And I'm referring to no other than Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. And I find it so funny because remember only, what was it, about 12 weeks ago when everybody and their mama was saying, oh, yep, the dynasty's falling off finally. Nick Saban's lost his touch. Alabama's going to lose 5 games, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. At this point in time, it's just amusing to me, and it reminds me of that guy on that SpongeBob episode where he says, hey, how many times we got to teach you this lesson, you old man? The old man in this analogy is all these nerds that sit up here and say the Alabama dynasty and Nick Saban's falling off. If you want to get up here and say, hey, the dynasty's in its later stages, I got no problem with that whatsoever, because even I've stated that. We are in the later stages, but what infuriates me is the lack of knowledge for you to sit up here and say, oh yeah, Alabama's going to lose 5 or 6 games, and they're just no longer a good football team. Like, what? Come on, man. But anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. My apologies. That's really besides the point. That is a different video for a different day, and trust me, that video is coming soon, so just stay tuned. In today's video, we got to talk about how Alabama, yet again, they just continue to not only win on the field, but they win off the field. To go along with that, I'm not going to label it as a jam-packed video, but we got one other topic to go over, and that's no other than Kirk Herbstreit. He is highly upset with Florida State fans. And this is unlike Kirk Herbstreit because he sent a message to him, and he is cussing in that message, and I don't know, maybe it just caught me off guard, but Kirk Herbstreit's not the type to cuss. I bring that up because if he is cussing, you know he's using cuss words to emphasize his point. And oh yeah, also, I almost forgot about this. Nick Saban was going viral yesterday as well. I'll show y'all a little bit of that. So we do got some interesting things to go over, at least in my humble opinion. It's Monday. Y'all know what I say about Mondays. I love Mondays. Why? Because everybody else hates them, and they're slow, and they're sluggish. Today's the day where you can get ahead of everybody else if you just work a little bit harder, and trust me, it's going to make the rest of the week that much easier. And here's the crazy part about it. Like I said, everybody's slow and sluggish on Mondays. Most people are giving like 60% effort. So as long as you give 90% effort today, you're going to be outworking everybody else. And whether you believe this or not, your life, it's a video game. It is player versus player. Whatever you want. I don't know what you want. Maybe you want that new pair of shoes, new watch, whatever you want, somebody else wants it. You got to go out there and dominate, but all right, that's enough motivational, Matt. I've jibber-jabbered enough. As you know, we're trying to hit 310,000 subscribers before New Year. We just hit 306,000 subscribers. Clap it up. Clap it up. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And yeah, if you want to help us get a little bit closer to our goal, it's simple. Subscribe. Subscribing helps on the channel tremendously. And guess what? Here's the best part. It's free. There's no catch, and you can always unsubscribe later. All right, Matt, seriously, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so first things first. We're going to start out with this because I just think this is so cool. Nick Saban, he took a visit to Dre Kirkpatrick's house, and he was showing off one of his, I guess you could say, expensive toys. And Matt, just roll the clip.
Let's see how it sounds. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see how it sounds. Okay. Oh, okay.
Whew. Man, oh man, that is nice. Sounds great. And for those of you who don't know, that is a Ferrari. And what I love about this video is I just love how Saban's so calm, cool, and collected. And he's acting like, yeah, you know, no big deal, something light. Meanwhile, he's driving a, what is that, like a $700,000 car? Shoot, I don't know. I haven't really checked the price on Ferraris because, well, it's not in my price range, but they might be up to $1 million or $1.5 million. You never know. And this video was going viral all over Twitter and Instagram, and everybody was talking about it. Somebody quote tweeted it and said, is that a double cup? Saban really liked that, referring to the styrofoam cups he's got in the console. And if you look close, there's not even just a double cup, it's triple cup. And if you know, you know. Nah, that's a triple cup. He moving different. Could y'all imagine Saban driving his $700,000 Ferrari, pulling up to all these recruits' houses, listening to Lil Baby and Lil Durk? Moving along here, let's save... No. I was going to say save the Herbstreit topic for last, but let's just get it out the way because I only want to talk about it for about 45 seconds. It's nothing major, but it is somewhat trending in the college football world, and I thought it was interesting. I'll just show it to you right here. He has addressed the hate from the Florida State fan base, and this is what he said, quote unquote. When they blank and complain, you see right there, they don't like facts. They don't like information. They like conspiracy theories. And I was going to read off a couple of comments, but when I go to the comment section, it is still... How? I am baffled at how we're still doing this. People arguing about who should have got in, Florida State or Bama. It is what now? The 11th? Dude, the rankings came out over a week ago. If you wanted to complain the Sunday of the rankings, the following Monday, Tuesday, and I'd even give you the Wednesday, I get it. But now, dude, just move on. But anyways, going back to his point here, what do y'all think about this? Here's all I'm going to say about this. Kirk Herbstreit, I thought you were smarter than this. You know you shouldn't have gave them fuel to their fire. You shouldn't have responded or even gave them any attention. And y'all know I grew up liking Kirk Herbstreit, and I still like him. He's one of my favorite guys on ESPN. With that being said, it's almost like he's trying to self-destruct. Am I wrong? This Florida State Seminole fan base is highly, and I mean highly, pissed off, frustrated, mad, upset, and any other word you want to throw in there. The last thing you should do is say something like this towards them. That's the absolute last thing. Florida State fans can hate me till the day I die. Don't care. It doesn't bother me a single bit. But here's the difference. If Florida State fans are going to choose to hate me the rest of my life, you're going to hate me for my takes on football, and you're going to hate me because I've stated I think Alabama was a better football team than Florida State. That's it. You're not going to hate me because I'm blatantly calling you out like this right here. And I'm not even going to dissect what he said, whether it's right or wrong. I'm just baffled at the fact he even said it. Why say this? That's all I'm going to say about it. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. But now, finally, we got to get a move on to the main topic of Man on Core, the main reason you clicked onto this video. What's going on with Alabama? Like I said in the intro, the rich just continue to get richer, and I don't know how to ease into this. We're just going to get straight into it. The breaking news came out this morning that Alabama's five-star wide receiver in the class of 2025 is reclassified to the class of 2024, which now means next year Alabama is getting one of the top wide receivers in the nation and a 5-star plus, not just a 5-star, but a 5-star plus wide receiver. I can't emphasize enough how big this is because Alabama, they need some big-time wide receivers. And it's not me throwing shade at our current wide receiver commits and the current wide receiver core, but we haven't seen a guy like Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs, who else, Devontae Smith in quite some time. I guess the most recent guy that you could really say, man, that guy's just killing defenses is Jameson Williams, right? Outside of that, we've had really solid wide receivers. I love Isaiah Bond. I love Jermaine Burton, but not quite that, I guess you'd say, game breaker. Well, this young man that goes by the name of Ryan Williams, it looks like he could be that guy. In 3 years, not even playing his senior year, in 3 years of high school football, he has totaled up more than 5,000 plus all-purpose yards and 80 total touchdowns. I could sit up here for the next 30 minutes hyping this up, but I think a 5-star wide receiver and label it speaks for itself. I will throw this in there because you have some people saying, oh, well, just because he's a 5-star, that doesn't matter, and that's just delusional thinking and talking. Here's a fun fact for you. About 60% of 5-star recruits make it to the NFL. That's over half. I get it. It's not totally rare for a 5-star to be a bust, but more times than not, 5-star recruits, they're great. Let's pull up his highlights, though. These were uploaded only a day ago, so these are about as fresh as could be. He's at the bottom of your screen here. You see they circled him. We'll watch a couple of these while not. I'm not going to show you too much. I'll have him in the background as he spins away from that tackle. Yeah, pretty good. I really don't overreact too much to high school highlights because most of these guys he's going up against are future DoorDash drivers and insurance salesmen. One more. This is him at quarterback. Is this a Wildcat, I believe? Okay, let's see what happens here. Takes a direct snap and cutting it out. Yeah, looking like White Randy before he tore his ACLs. Not bad, not bad. There's some more highlights I'll have in the background for you guys. And yeah, what do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comment section. I'm excited for him. Like I said, I'm excited for any recruit we get. Welcome to the team. It's always nice to get a 5-star recruit. Can't go wrong with that. Let me know your thoughts and everything down below. But